I cannot believe what has happened with Jussie Smollett. I mean, it should be a closed case. It should have been completely closed. They had to check. They had video of the two black guys trying to buy that rope, which was apparently around Jussie Smollett's neck in the alleged attack, and they even got not witnesses, but the words of those two brothers, and yet they are laying him off the hook. People are shocked at this, and even the mayor, who worked as under the Obama administration for a little bit, it was pissed. And so was the Chicago PD, because this guy intentionally faked a hate crime, and he wasted the police department's resources, which could have been used elsewhere. And it was an obvious attempt to stir up violence, all this for the sake of him trying to get some notoriety, more status, more money, something like that. I don't know in this case, because I cannot stand how our justice system has fallen. I can't believe how far it's fallen. Recently, Kim Foxx, the prosecutor in this case, made a deal with the defense attorney to drop all 16 charges, where basically Jussie Smollett had to do at least 2 days of community service and then had to relinquish the rights on his $10,000 bond. Are you serious? That's all that he's gonna get? This man committed a felony, a federal felony, in fact. And they're just letting him walk away. I cannot believe this. I am legitimately pissed about talking about this. I am legitimately pissed. Because this should have been a case closed. This should have been case closed. Because a lot of the evidence was overwhelming against him. And you know what's the funny thing? During an interview just after this deal that they made, the lawyer Kim Foxx just went on 180 on Jussie Smollett. He claims to be 100% entirely innocent, and it wasn't those black guys, and yet the lawyer says something completely different. I'll put a link down in the description below for the interview, and a few other news outlets which have been looking into this case. But still, this only proves how out of touch, how corrupted our system has become. Because even with the overwhelming evidence, Jussie Smollett gets a slap on the wrist. He should be doing at least 10 years in prison. Because he knowingly wasted the police department's resources, and he was willing to frame innocence. He wasn't going... I'm pretty sure that if given the opportunity, I'm pretty sure that he would have picked out 2 white people and said, those are the guys that attacked me, or something like that. And they would have been charged, and their lives would have been ruined. It's the Me Too movement all over again. But apparently, that didn't happen, so thank God for that. But still, Jussie Smollett, considering what he did, should have been given a harsher sentence. You know what the worst thing is about this, though? There is evidence suggesting that the Obamas actually had a part in this. I don't know what kind of part they played, but what there is shown to be is that the former White House Chief of Staff, Chen, I can't remember her name, or can't pronounce her name correctly, but she she got into contact with Kim Fox, who managed to set up a contact between Jussie Smollett's relatives. Doesn't this strike you as very weird? A former White House chief of staff who was connected to the previous administration is now working on this case, is now interfering in this case to try to get some try to benefit Jussie Smollett. This is insulting. I don't know how much the Obamas have been a part of this. I don't know how much. Maybe the White House chief of staff, Chen, may have done this all on her own. But still, this is a miscarriage of justice. A huge miscarriage. And a lot of people in Chicago agree with me on that. Which is kind of weird, considering that it's a pretty liberal city, and the mayor there was formerly a worker in the Obama administration. Everyone is shocked at this. They are completely shocked at this. All I can hope for is that the Department of Justice may pursue some new charges against Jussie Smollett, and I hope they do. I really hope they do, because then, despite the power of the Obamas, if it turns out that they're involved, there's nothing they can do, considering that this is a federal department that they are currently messing with. That I really hope that Jussie Smollett will face punishment for his crimes. Because right now, he's getting a slap on the wrist. And it's not going to do... And this whole judgment that they made, this whole charges drop thing, it's not going to change anything. It's not going to prevent anti-Trump violence or mend any wounds. No, it's just going to make things even worse. And it already shows. And I think it's going to turn, it's going to boil over in a way that many people would not expect, not even me. I don't know in what form this would boil over, but it's clear everyone is shocked and disgusted by the outcome of this case, and so am I. My name is Noah Meehan on The Arc Truth. Please post your comments down below, like this video, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Bye.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain.